What's up, everybody? ViscountKdub here, and just like that, we're concluding the Poké Cup Master Ball Stage Team's Gauntlet. And yes, I'm still fast-tracking these battles since it's basically the same team as before, so we'll see if Umbreon and company can still get the job done. On with the Gauntlet! Alright, let's kick things off rather quickly against Poké fan Carmen and her trifecta and normal types. She loves to use Attract, loves to use Encore. We're not going to let it bother us. Nothing we haven't seen before. Thanatos against Persian. We send Thunderbolts right away. We're not messing around. Whoa! This kitty's not messing around either. That Gold Bear's a problem. Now it's a 3-hit KO. Well, there goes our Miracle Berry. We're not really gonna miss it. Recover what we can, and one down. Perfect. We have Fire Punch. Let her have it. Attract. Of course. Of course. Alright, well, she can't do anything to us, so luckily we hit. 2 Fire Punches, it's down. Alright, neither can the Umbreon. So, okay, we can be attracted again. But we hit it. Thunderbolt. Kaboom. One more. Come on. No! We're weathering a surf. No big deal. Try again. Hey, Thunderbolt. All done with Battle 1. Not bad. Although that Quick Claw track, that was really annoying. Can't count that out. That's why Umbreon has the Quick Claw. Alright, Battle 2 is against Youngster Wyatt and his beginning type team. I don't even know if he has a theme for it, but he does rely on his Ditto quite a bit, and that Nidoqueen is quite formidable. Other than that, the Pidgeot and Pinsir like to build themselves up, and Primeape has Thunder. So we're going to start off with Mortimer. And we are faced with Pidgeot, who has the Berserk Gene. We're just going to switch to our Ghost here. It's actually a free switch because Pidgeot likes to use Mirror Move or Fly. And Wonder Thunderbolt takes it down. Alright, easy pickings. Can't quite cross-chop us. It can only fire back with its own Thunder, which it misses with. Unreliable. Fire 2 takes it down. And that means he did not bring Nidoqueen. And lastly, of course, it's the Ditto. Thanatos, you're going to beat your first Nightmare yourself. There you are. And we just need one Thunderbolt. Provided the Focus Band doesn't work. But no, it doesn't have the Focus Band. It had the Quick Claw this time. Much less annoying. And we are out of Battle 2. Simple, simple. For a Gengar, that is. Alright, Battle 3 against Fire Breather Cliff. Can be tricky. Now we have a Dark type, which is kind of the bane of our runs. And we have Fire types, which we can't really battle super effectively. And as long as we don't send in Ursula, we're good. So we're going to start off again with Thanatos, just because. He does have Destiny Bond. And Executor shows up. We're not taking chances. It does have Psychic, so we're going to swap to Anubis. He wastes no time in setting up the Sun. It does have a Miracle Berry, so I'm not just going to Pursuit. I'm actually going to go on full-on Toxic. We're going down that route. This is another reason why I'm speeding it up, because it's just going to take so long, because this is how Anubis works. When he shows up, he poisons something and just endures everything the opponent can throw at him. That's 2 Solar Beams. Thankfully, we're outspeeding. This is not Quick Claw talking. Pursuit does okay. In fact, Solar Beam is doing just as much as Pursuit is. Just about. So with us at Death's Door, we're just going to rest off the damage. Another Solar Beam. No critical hits. Big poison damage. The sun lights out. I'm using Pursuit right now. He resets up the sun. But he won't have enough time next round because the poison damage is going to do him in. And since I know that, I'm actually switching too. Arcanine comes out, who doesn't have a fire type move to its name. And luckily, we have a ghost type that can get around all these extreme speeds. We sneak in a Thunderbolt before it starts digging. And this way we can also wait out the sun as well. So we're going to swap right back to Anubis. They make great partners here. Whether a dig, a very weak dig, and yes, he has leftovers. We just need to do something about those. We're still stuck sleeping. But hey, the sun's out. It's just number 2. Send the Toxic. And now we rest. No critical hits. That's 3 extreme speeds. We are in very good shape. 4. Yep. Last one. Yep. There it is. Alright, we're going to wake up this turn. Poison is settling in. And, oh, he's going underground. Well, that's fine. The toxic damage is building. Sure, my Pursuit misses, but you're in for a rude awakening when you pop up out of the ground. Dig does nothing. Toxic does a lot. And since you're trying to switch this turn, because why wouldn't you, there's Pursuit. Which actually does a lot less damage than I thought it would. The description says major damage upon switching. That's okay. Houndoom comes out. He's our worst nightmare. We're going to use Toxic right away. Yes, the sun is set. But we get an unlucky Quick Claw here with Rest. So we're going to be taking some Flamethrowers here. That's 2 Flamethrowers. Ouch. Poison's not building fast enough. I can't really switch out to anything. I have to use up another turn of rest. We're just barely surviving. We would need a Quick Claw for this to work. And I could switch out for that perfect, but it's... No, we don't get it. I don't switch out. Sometimes it's just better to let him faint. And this is the rare occurrence where Anubis actually does go down. So I'm sending out Mortimer, because why not? He can take him. All he's going to do is set up Sunny Day again and then succumb to Toxic. And everything else is going to succumb to Toxic, even if Arcanine had extreme speeds left. It's like dominoes at this point. So Anubis still did a lot of the work here. Everything's at Death's Door. He just swapped out to a new Pokemon when it wasn't going to make it. But that is it for Battle 3. Moving right along. Alright, Battle 4 is against the Biker team, and it helps that we have at least 2 poison types with us. Immunity is so good, and we have Ursula that can use Substitute. And that's actually perfect because this Venusaur cannot hit a Substitute. So there goes the Leech Seed. Our leftovers are kicking in. It uses Endure, so we're going to start using Ice Beam. No freeze, but a lot of damage. It's going to survive this. No freezes. It does have the Focus Band, too. Got him. We are well defended. Okay, well, there's Steelix. We're not going to survive 2 earthquakes, so we're going to try putting him to sleep. And yeah, it doesn't work. Our substitute does not make the earthquake, so we're going to try again. It has a soft sand, by the way. Got him. We're going to try resetting up. And let the ice beams continue. Ooh, he's sleeping for a while. Lucky us. Goodbye, Steelix. And perfect, it's the Cloyster, whose special defense is so low it won't even matter about this surf. Yeah, our substitute dies, but so is Sturcloy. Goes down to anything, really. Anything special oriented. Real easy. Too easy. Dantos could have taken everybody on, but hey, we went down a different route that time. It's refreshing. Teacher Molly is up. And her team can be a nightmare if we do not get rid of the baton passers right away. So that is what Samara is for. In a rare occurrence, Pear's Song is actually going to help us out. Looks like we're going to set up on the A-Palm. And we're actually using Parasong first, just like the computer does. Because he's just going to raise her stats. They don't mind. They're just going to sit there. Trap him so the baton passee can't escape either. Use one lowly protect, which he can't do anything about. And you can't switch out, so maybe we'll get lucky and he will baton pass this turn. Okay, maybe not. There goes A-Palm. Don't tell me that's your only passer. You might be. There's Politoed, one of his water tanks. Earthquake is gonna hurt. And luckily we survived, but we don't have enough power to use Giga Drain. So, Thunderbolt out. Last one. Okay. This is a Pokemon we can use Giga Drain on. Does a lot of damage. Lantern has a lot of health. And it lets us weather the surfs. Go again. Feast, my beauty. Right back up. Okay. There goes the item. And one more Giga Drain for the win. Ooh, critical hit. We are definitely done. That was not as bad as I thought it'd be. She did not bring Girafarig. She did not bring Mr. Mime. We're out of this battle. Now we've come to our mirror match. And Gengar can usually handle himself. He's got Thunderbolt against the two Flyers, and he's got Fire Punch against the Jinx. Other than that, we have to take out the Umbreon. And what better to use Umbreon to take on the Umbreon? Oh, what a match made in heaven. Okay, so we're going to use Toxic right away. And it hits right away. Lucky. Because this Umbreon has the Focus Band. It is going to use Mean Look, trap us, confuse us, and then use Screech. I'm just using Charm as a filler move. It really doesn't have any attacks. It knows Bite. That's it. Yeah, Confusion is working, but we have Rest. And Poison is settling in. Oop, progressing worse. That was about 40 damage. Oop. Pursuit. Even to an Umbreon, it did like 11 damage. That's alright. Well, this is a cue to switch over to Thanatos. Yep, we don't mind the mean look. This chick is toast. Okay, Mischievous comes in. Ah, okay. Interesting choice. We're just gonna try Thunderbolting. Lucky Paralysis. Cool. Yeah, that's a cool story. We're gonna keep using it. Alright. And Parasong. Okay. Well, seeing as how you didn't trap me, I'm just gonna swap out. And you're just gonna use Protect. And we have Pursuit on you. That's it. Well, we have to take on the Umbreon, but that won't be bad at all. We'll use our own Pursuit again to help it along. By 8. Hey, some is better than nothing. That was even weaker at 7. But it doesn't matter. Umbage is down. And we're out of Battle 6. We've beaten our doppelganger flawlessly. And now we move on to the team we're going to be using next time in Gauntlet proper fashion. That is the Pokefan Baxter. And he's got a great team. I look forward to using this one. He's got all the Johto starters. He's got a Blissey. Grand Bull can be powerful. Hitmontop sucks. And Blissey is exactly who I wanted to see here. So I'm just going to poison it, negate the leftovers. Anubis is a special sponge. So we can actually weather an attack or two. Just in case it decides to use Egg Bomb. Okay, Thunder. Ooh, Crit Thunder, Paralysis. Yikes. I can't wait to see how much damage Poison is going to do. Yeah, a normal Thunder, pretty weak. We're going to rest right away. It's not like a track can override rest turns. One rest. We're still getting hit by Thunders, like it's no problem. Okay, Pursuit. Rest 2. Okay, that's fine. We can set up for Gengar. We wake up. Toxic right away. We hit, and now we can use Charm. That negates his Earthquakes. I guess he's cleverly saw through that and swapped over to Surf. That's fine. We definitely have to rest again. Can you imagine this at normal speed? I'm sorry, some of these matches can be just so slow. It's nothing like the Game Boy games. Like, everything has to be played out. But, you know, that's the allure of these games, you know? That's what Stadium is. Surf Poison, Surf Poison. Ooh, Pursuit. We woke up. This would be so good with spikes. Alright. Typhlosion comes out. Let's use Toxic. Ooh, we can weather a Flamethrower. No problem. Ooh, burned. Okay. Well, we can't take a Flamethrower. Luckily, we got that Quick Claw. We took a risk. Dynamic Punch. Yikes. Ooh, that did a lot. Okay, that's rest 1, but we do have to switch out. And he's not going to swat at the air. He's continuing back to Flamethrowers. we can at least use Thunderbolts. That's a strong flamethrower, too. That is a lot of damage. Ooh, okay. Almost dead. Use Giga Drain, get some health back. Okay, Blissey is not really what I wanted to see here, and I don't really want to switch out either, so I'm actually just going to use Destiny Bond. And Thunder's going to take it down. Fine. Now, Anubis has one more turn of rest. So we're actually going to use him because he still has the HP to withstand any attack that Feral can throw at him. And besides, one more turn of Toxic, and that's it. Ooh, critical hit Surf. Quick Claw or First Strike, Pursuit takes down Feral. And we're done with the semifinal battle. Wow, that was closer than I thought. He took down one half of the Dynamic Duo. That was our fault, but we have 5 continues going into the final battle of the Master Ball division. Let's see how they do. Tyranitar is going to be a nightmare. Not only that, he has a Machamp. Okay, Aeromania, fine. No boost off the Ancient Power. There goes his attack power. Oh, okay. Swapping out for Kingdra. Okay, let's use Toxic. Let's proceed. Kingdra has the Dragon Fang. We don't mind swaggers. Now I mind them. I really mind them now. This Surf is going to really hurt. Critical hit. Anubis is in danger. I have no choice but to swap out. It's too early for Thanatos. So we're going to throw out Ursula. And I don't mean throw out. She's a good team member. We can't put it to sleep, so we're actually going to use Substitute and buy ourselves some time so that Toxic can do its work. Yes, the Surf is going to break the substitutes right away, but that's okay. We are going to just set up right again, and he's swapping out to Tyranitar. Great. Very smart of him to do that. Well, now that Tyranitar's here and he's not poisoned, we can try putting him to sleep. Got him. All Tyranitar has is the Quick Claw. So, another swap out. Wow, Pedro's picky. There comes Aerodactyl. Luckily, we use Substitute again. Let's use Ice Beam. Ancient Power is going to destroy that Substitute. But Ice Beam is going to wreck him. So, one down. Ursula's got this because it's not Kingdra that comes out. And because I can't afford a substitute, we have to launch an Ice Beam. Okay, it did meter damage. Let's sub up again. Still sleeping. Lucky. Fire 2. Oh my god, still sleeping. Leftovers. Ice Beam. And he's down. No Quick Claw there. We just have the Kingdra to contend with. And it comes back all poisoned. So, Ursula has single-handedly won the Master Ball division. With a little help from Umbreon. He did poison Kingdra. But hey, we lived. Flawless battle. And chalk up the win for the Master Ball division. We are going straight to the Prime Cup, where we face off against Last Terry. And it's exactly the same as the PokeFan Carmen team from Master Ball as well. So, like that battle, we're going to start with Thanatos to Fire Punch this Bellossom. Ooh, lucky burn. No Giga Drain is going to be strong enough to help you. Fire Punch 2. And, oh, okay. Endured. Yeah, you suffered that burn. Great! We could use some HP after we use some Thunderbolts. Oh, wow. I feel like that Thunderbolt did a lot more than what it did at level 50. Now we can Giga Drain safely. Like, her Pokemon are totally different in stats compared to Carmen's. I mean, literally, they're 50 and 100, but whatever. Thunderbolt against Togetet. Or Toget. Nope, it has too much special defense and uses Safeguard. Doesn't matter. One more shock to the bird, and that's the end of Battle 1 already. We still have the partnership there, and we also brought Mortimer, just in case. Variety, you know. Black Belt Yang is up, and he's got all fighters. So what better way to battle fighters than with ghosts? So we're actually going to start with Samara and trap whatever we see. Because Mean Look actually goes through the detect strategy he's trying to do. I think it bypasses the accuracy check too. I don't know. In any case, it gets through detect and protect. So we trap the king. We use Pear Song. Nidoking is probably his strongest. We don't care about Toxic. Mischievous is a ghost without the poison typing. We protect. We double protect, actually. He's going to dodge our Pain Split. And now we can swap out to something else. Now we can bring in Mortimer. He didn't start with Wobbuffet, but that's because he was saving it. Well, you tried to use Toxic right away. Success. There's a Safeguard. Whatever. We can trap him. Watch him suffer all these Toxic hits. Poison 2. I'm not risking any counters here. Toxic 3. Come on, Safeguard. We're off. Toxic 4. Ouch. Still going. Confuse Ray for style. Toxic 5. And Safeguard is wearing off, so we can use Confuse Ray. Dodge one less counter. We didn't even need to dodge anything. It confused itself, and it's poisoned. So that means there's one Pokemon left. Okay. We're just going to use Mean Look to trap Lee, because that's really all we can do. Now, I am using Toxic because I didn't know how many wing attacks it would work. This is just a precaution in case anything goes wrong. Let's use Wing Attack. Whoa, and it did a ton, and Lee is gone. Not too bad. We just used very calculated strategies, and we won. Bird Keeper, on the other hand, we can just use Brute Force. We need to zap his birds with Thunderbolt, or we can take the slow way with Anubis again. I'm taking the tag team. Now, Dodrio's a great one to use Thunderbolt on right away, but we're not doing that because he has a Gligar. We actually end up getting a critical hit Fire Punch, suffering one Drill Peck. Not so bad. Hey, he could have swapped out. He tends to bring it. Okay, but if Charizard's there, we are going to use Thunderbolt. Decent damage. We survive the flamethrower. One more Thunderbolt. Yes. That's 2. Okay, there's that Gligar. I knew it was going to show up. Just to be on the safe side, I'm swapping over to Ursula. And yes, Iron Tail really hurts, but we have Ice Beam. 1 Ice Beam, 6 times the damage. Goodbye, Gligash. And goodbye, Battle 3. Glad we didn't run into the Aerodactyl again. That one had Ancient Power and Earthquake. Alright, Battle 4, halfway mark. Cool trainer, Floria. And she is the Hypnosis trainer. She boasts 2 Psychic types and a Stantler that knows Earthquake. So, we have to start slow with this one. Anubis, do your thing. Right on cue. We just need to wear down this Stantler. Unfortunately, Hypnosis works right away. We both have Quick Claws. It's a toss-up every time. And Earthquake already does next to nothing. But if we destroy Stantler's attack, it's ruined. No Quick Claw that time. That's Earthquake number 3. Toxic. Great. And we'll just rest in its face because Earthquake is doing nothing. Hypnosis will miss. Lovely. Poison 1. Earthquake 4. And yes, I'm counting the Earthquakes because it's astounding how many Earthquakes this thing uses in this battle. 5. Yep. Okay. 6. And we're going to destroy your attack in the process. We don't get the Quick Claw. We're going back to sleep with Hypnosis. Unfortunate. But that is a lot of toxic damage. So much so that Stantance is switching. We can't catch him with Pursuit, but that is turn 1 of sleep. And Poliwrath is going to resort to submissions. So we are going to swap to our Ghost, Thanatos. There it is. Miss. Start using Thunderbolts. Over half, very nice. And we can Giga Drain the rest. Especially after that critical hit Surf. Ouch. Alright, that's over with. Okay, Executor is out, but it doesn't have Psychic to its name, so we're going to use Fire Punch. Never mind the Leech Seed. So much for that. Alright, so this is kind of funny. I love doing this. I'm going to actually swap back to Anubis. And it's going to sleep in its face while Stantler uses its 7th Earthquake and succumbs to poison. And that's halfway to the Prime Cup. Not too bad, just involved a lot of switching. And taking advantage of sleep in that battle is crucial. The Sleep Claws can be made a fool out of. Anyway, we have Fisherman Chase in Battle 5, and it's a good thing we have Gengar who can use Thunderbolt and Giga Drain because that's really all you need to win this battle. It might take some power to get past the Dragonite, but it's really no big deal. All that matters is the order he's going to use them. And thankfully he starts with Lantern, from whom we can drain all its HP. Of that glorious 410 HP with a critical hit Giga Drain. And we'll finish the job with another critical hit Giga Drain. Awesome. Repaired the surge damage. And we see Dugong. who's going to make this battle much shorter because it's only going to take 2 Thunderbolts to take it down. Another Ice Beam, and we're not frozen. Giga Drain for the win. Great. Alright, what do you got? What's left? Ah, the Fated Dragonite. Okay. Well, it's Thunderbolts to the end here. Hopefully we can weather the outrages. Alright, 2 attacks each. And looks like we're gonna live. Dragonite has no focus band. It has the King's Rock, so we are out of Battle 5. Nothing doing. Another Gengar sweep. Moving on, we go to Battle 6 against the Scientists, aka Dr. Confusion. This is one annoying fight. It's going to involve a lot of switching around, and Confuse Ray, and Swagger, and Screech, and it just gets worse and worse. So watch the fun. We send out Thanatos first because he has our Miracle Berry. He gets swaggered by Electrode first thing. There goes the Miracle Berry. Our 1 defense. We send Fire Punch. It does meager damage, about a third. I contemplate switching. I might as well go for 1 more. Swagger 2. That's 4 attack boosts. And yeah, we're succumbing to Confusion. So we have to switch out to Anubis. We have to wear down the Electrode. Goes for Screech, and amazingly it misses. So we're going to go for Swagger. We don't get Quick Claw. Swagger misses, so Toxic hits, and we're in business. All we got to do is pretty much survive Electrode's attack pattern, and we're good. Unfortunately, we got swaggered and we are confused, but Anubis is pretty tough. He can survive at least 1 turn of confusion while this poison sets in. It is strong, though. So we're going to swap out again. We don't mind whatsoever. There's a Screech. Poison damage. Back to Anubis. Right on cue. There's a Swagger. Poison Death. There we go. If you can get past Electrode and Crobat, you wouldn't have a problem with this battle. You shouldn't. So with Fortress out, we're going to switch out to Thanatos. We have Fire Punch. Easily evade the Toxic. But he packed Ninetales. And of course we use Fire Punch, so this is going to be doing meteor damage. We have 1 free turn, so Thunderbolt away. No paralysis. Okay, damage. We're confused again, so we're going to swap out. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Mind Shuffle. Every time we get a new status, we have to swap out. Thank goodness we're not fighting spikes, too. And we dodge another Fire Spin, send the Toxic, and it is poisoned. Alright, he's confused, so we're not actually going to obey the rule and swap out. We'll see if we can survive again. But Fire Spin misses for a second time, so I just hit myself anyway. Now I'm going to swap out to Thanatos. It's all stalling tactics to get that Toxic damage level up there. And he knows that, so that's why he's switching out to Fortress, who returns yet again. Fire Punch coming your way, and of course, the switch that neutralizes the poison damage. Well, you still take the damage. Thunderbolt, and it's gone. Man, this is annoying. Oh, but this one is gonna feel so good. Fire Punch against Steel and Bug. 4 times the damage. No way out. You're gone. And we have finally reached the semifinal battle. It just takes this battle to get there. It is so annoying. I can't stop talking about it. But if you can beat that, you can beat the semifinal, maybe. It's full of ice and psychic types. Including that baton passing Mr. Mime. Make it your goal, knock this thing out early. That's why I'm bringing Samara to do it. Yep, we need the ring girl. Now, I've done my research, I've double-checked this. Mean Look and Pear Song are unaffected by double team, which is a blessing in this battle. This Mr. Mime can run all at once. Hopefully it switches into something good. We'll protect just in case he goes for Side Beam. It doesn't. It baton passes to Lapras. And since it has all that evasiveness, we're going to try using Protect one more time. Of course, it doesn't work twice for me. It works twice for the computers. A critical hit Ice Beam. You know what? That's worth it. Let's swap over. It'd be a real shame if Anubis got frozen right here, but it's all worth it because it's not, for one, and Lapras dies. Perfect. Okay, Slowking joins the party, and we are ready to use Toxic and miss. We suffer an Iron Tail hit, which drops our defense. Unfortunate. Let's drop his attack power. He has no evasiveness, so why not? But he uses Shadow Ball, and our special defense gets dropped. So we really need to get Toxic on him. Finally, we get a success. We're not frozen by the Ice Punch, but it does do a little bit more than normally it would. We have time, though. We can use Pursuit one time. Another Ice Punch hit. Let's rest up. Yep, not a big deal. Poison's getting worse. Let's use one turn of Sleep Up. Turn 2. More build up. Alright, we wake up, send Toxic. And we're going to try to use Pursuit on him, but little did I know during this battle, Pursuit does not inflict double damage against a baton passer. It will do normal damage because it's not considered like a switch. It's considered a move. I don't know if they fixed that for later generations. But at least we got the Toxic on Mr. Mime, and we swapped out the Thanatos and then swapped back to Anubis to reset its stats. There he goes with baton passing. Now here's the peculiar thing. We baton pass Toxic, right? And if you notice on the switch in, that Toxic damage was actually pretty severe. And then look at that Toxic damage. I think we actually pass the Toxic rate onto the Slowking that already had Toxic poisoning on it. I have never seen that happening. I wonder if that would happen on a regularly poisoned Pokemon, or if there's a separate tag that identifies it as being Toxic poison. You know what I mean? Anyway, food for thought. Mr. Mime has nothing left. He has no companions to baton pass to. He has no weapons to use against Anubis. All he can do is hide behind Reflect. All it has is Psybeam. It is helpless. And it's poisoned. We don't even do a thing. And that's the semi-final. That is one annoying fight. So, we are going into the final battle with 7 continues. This team is as amazing as ever, and Cool Trainer Marty's ready. Let's send him an Anubis to start, because we have to wear down that Mew rather quickly. It has a Miracle Berry, but honestly, Umbreon is such a god, it can weather any kind of attack. Alright, we get that hurdle out of the way. Earthquake, we don't care about. Yeah, it's doing It's doing 67 or 70, whatever. Earthquake 2. Okay. And Mew is poisoned. Great. Now let's cripple it even further using Charm. Can't use Earthquake much anymore. Earthquake did 30. We have room in this set for a Pursuit. Blizzard misses. Wonderful. We're doing about 80 damage. That's fine. Blizzard, 2 hits. And we opt to just rest. That's fine. We have to get ready for the next Pokemon. We have to be able to sleep off our damage. That was a visible Pursuit, so we are 1 sleep in. Turn 2. We take Sludge Bombs normally without any hassle. Well, let's cripple the Muck now. Sludge Bomb goes down. And he is ripe for the picking for Thanatos, who is actually Poison type himself. Never mind these Sludge Bombs. This Muck has Attract, funnily enough, but it can't even use that. Goes for Screech. Misses. Great. Thunderbolt 2. Oh, it's a long road. Screech 2. Also misses. Thunderbolt 3. Hits. Doesn't even matter at this point. Thunderbolt 4. And he's down a Muck. A Muck, a Muck, a Muck, a Muck. Mew is back. And that's my cue to switch over to Anubis. There's that Earthquake. No problem. Poison damage. But that's my cue to rest again. All full. There's a Pursuit hit. Or it would be. But that's turn 1 of Sleep against Ursaring. And this Ursaring is easy to take down if you have a Ghost, because it has mainly fighting and normal attacks, like really strong normal attacks. There goes Dynamic Punch. It has Hyper Beam and Slash along with Fire Punch. That's all it could use. And we have a Miracle Berry for the burn, just in case. We're just going to keep using Thunderbolt. We just need one more. Those leftovers are very annoying, but it's enough. Ursasaur is down for the count. And lastly, all that remains is the Mew, which we are going to Fire Punch into oblivion. There it goes. And there you have it. The Poké Cup Master Ball Sage team has finished their gauntlet flawlessly, living proof that Umbreon can handle anything. Let's analyze the run. Alright, so the new Sage team has conquered all the trials flawlessly, for the second time, with the same team, but worlds better. I guess all there is to discuss is the amazing tag team that is Gengar and Umbreon. Together they dominated the cups, setting the other up for success and covering each other's weaknesses. They're both godlike in their own ways and would be welcome on any team, really. And while I am kind of sad to see them go, I am excited to continue on to something else that's formidable and new. So join me in the Poké Cup Master Ball Male Pokefan team in the Gauntlet 35 next time. I'm ViscountKdub, thank you for watching, subscribe for more Gauntlet, and I'm actually looking forward to fast-tracking even more extremely similar teams in the future. You can bet it's going to happen again, so stay tuned.